All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. All right, this is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch, and here I have a very brief clip that I want to play, which is taken from the Financial Rebellion YouTube channel, and it features, a discourse with these women that you see here on the screen. And in the top left-hand corner, you have Catherine Austin Fitz. And she used to, work for the White House. So if you will, she is an insider. And she has a lot of information economically and information, concerning this New World Order system and concerning, the desires and the intents of the wicked elites of Esau Edom concerning implementing a CHIP, a mandatory, CHIP upon the earth, all right, which we know to be the mark, all right, the Revelation 13 and verse 16, okay? And in this video, she actually mentions, the CHIP, and she mentions the agenda, concerning Giselle currency, programmable money, so on and so forth, where she has a lot of videos going into this type of information. I've done videos, regarding her content, in the past before. And, she's still, actively putting up content and doing interviews, talking about the same thing, talking about, the pushing of this New World Order system, all right, and how, this, carbon footprint, 15-minute cities, so on and so forth, the agenda as we know it is being pushed more and more, all right, because Esau is getting ready, to make some major moves, upon the earth, all right. Now, before I even play this video, as I've said that, right quick, let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12, all right, because we're in a very, very heavy time right now. Now it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." All right. So they have been aggressively pushing, all right, this New World Order system. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get more draconian, all right? And it's going to get more severe, as time goes by, okay? And this is why, we keep hearing and receiving, information concerning the forwarding, of cashless societies, all right? Cashless cities, so on and so forth. I was watching a video from the brother GMS Australia. I forget the brother's name, Salakia, but he had a video earlier on today that I was watching, going into how one of the islands in Australia, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, has now gone, completely cashless. Okay, and I believe that location is a popular tourist location. All right, so there was a bit of an uproar in regards to that, and in Australia in general, they're going hard. All right, I've made many videos in regards to what they're doing out there concerning forwarding this New World Order system and taking away the cash. You got banks denying people money, so on and so forth. So there's a lot going on in Australia, and that vibration is only going to spread throughout key places upon the earth, namely, of course, America, out here in the UK, all right, things are moving, things are accelerating in the right direction, concerning biblical prophecy, all right. So again, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them, Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that you have but a short time. All right, so this devil is coming down with great wrath. Okay, he's gonna be making major moves. Okay, he's already doing false flags. Okay, he's doing many different things in order to forward the agenda. All right, so right quick, let's go to this video. It's only around a minute long. All right, and then Lord willing, we'll get into a few more scriptures.
If they can put a chip in your hand and implement a financial transaction control grid, it's not just that they can mandate a vaccine or cut you off from food. They can and will take your children. That's what you have to say. When people say I have nothing to hide, yes, you do. You have your children to hide. I'm serious about this. You know, if you look at the people.
And like I said, this woman, you know, Catherine Austin Fitts, she used to actually work, you know, for the White House. All right. And you know what? Let me type that in right quick, because I haven't looked out for a while. Austin Fitts. All right, here it is. So she's an insider, right? And not only that, with a lot of these insiders, you know, they've come to the conclusion that they're not going to have a substantial place in this New World Order system. All right. So like how the scripture tells us in Psalms the 64th chapter, you know, their tongue shall fall upon themselves. That's why you get a lot of these, you know, whistleblowers and disgruntled, you know, members of the house of Esau Edom, which some of them could be Jake too. All right. But some of them are straight up crackers that know that they don't have a place in this New World Order system that they're going to be pleased with. So again, here it is. This is our Wikipedia page. It says Catherine Austin Fitts is an American investment banker and former public official who served as managing director of Dillon, Reed & Co. and during the presidency of George H.W. Bush as United States Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development for Housing. All right, so she has intel. All right, she's privy to how things are expected to run in these last days concerning, you know, this New World Order system. All right, she's heard things. She's been present in particular conversations and meetings. Okay, but now she's letting it all out that this is their agenda. This is what they plan to do. And she has been in the presence of all that information being discussed. Okay, but we know through the Holy Spirit. All right, we know through biblical prophecy. All right, we didn't have to be in these meetings. We didn't have to overhear, you know, what they were saying. We know through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's the power, you know, of having this truth. Okay, in Isaiah 33:6, what does it say? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay, so we gotta cherish this truth that we have. Okay, because, you know, it's blatant and it's being revealed that the information that we know according to the Holy Scriptures is formulating and coming to life upon the face of the earth, man. All right, now let's go back to this video. Let me put it back to the beginning.
If they can put a chip in your hand and implement a financial transaction control grid, it's not just that they can mandate a vaccine or cut you off from food. They can and will take your children. That's what you have to say. When people say I have nothing to...
Now, she mentioned, you know, the vaccines, okay, cutting you off from your children, taking away your children, which there's been a lot of reports indicating that they plan to do that too, all right? And the first thing that she mentioned, you know, was the CHIP. All right. Now, why would she mention that if that wasn't on the agenda of the wicked elite? She knows. You know, like I said, she was in a substantial position, you know, in the White House, you know, in these circles. So she has that information. All right. And that's why she's exposing it. All right.
Hide? Yes, you do. You have your children to hide. I'm serious about this. You know, if you look at the people who are running this operation, they are slavers. They practice slavery. They believe in slavery. Slavery is the single most profitable business ever to date in the history of man on the planet. They will take your children, not from every...
And that's what they plan to do, is make everyone a slave. Okay, now you're already a slave in this system, all right, but they want to intensify, that slavery even more, okay, because they want you to be a digital slave too, all right. That's why you have the term a digital prison, okay. And in China, you have that playing out right now through the social credit system. You have digital slavery to the point where you only have access to a certain level of broadband. You can't jump on the train. If you have a bad, social credit score, you can't take a plane. Certain things in society on the grid are disabled to you because of your social, credit standing. Okay? And that's actually happening on the earth right now. It's happening in China. All right? There's particular places certain people can't go because they have a poor social credit rating. Okay? That is full control. If you use, so-called bad language, they can fine you. All right? This is the kind of control that they want. Okay? The stuff that you see in the movies, this is what they're manifesting upon the earth, man. Right?
Buddy, but I assure you, this, it's what I said when I wrote the introduction to the issue on sovereignty. This fight is for all the marbles. And I assure you, these guys can print money. They don't need your money. They want your land, they want your gold, and they want your kids. Those are the real assets they're after.
Right. They don't need your FRNs. All right. They don't need that paper that they give you that they print in the first place. What they want, is, again, like she said, the land. All right. And again, that goes into their slogan, you shall own nothing and you shall be happy. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, gold, people don't even have gold. All right, but going back, to the gold standard, what did? They made policies and they made laws in order to take away, the physical and tangible gold and silver and precious metals, from the people. So they've already accomplished that part. But now they want to have any land, that you might have, which the land you have now that you're paying a mortgage on, you don't really own that land. Okay, because if they want to take that land and build something upon it, they'll find ways, loopholes and, laws, to get you out of that building. All right, so you really don't own anything anyway, in this kingdom, man. Okay, but they want to solidify that with with this New World Order system. Okay, so let's go now to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and we'll start from verse 15, all right? And it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so if you don't worship this image, all right, this new lifestyle, this new way of living that Esau is presenting, to the whole world, all right, then, you'll be subject to being killed, okay, for being in rebellion, against this new image, this new system, which is fashioned upon, the old Roman Empire, all right, it's revived, okay, in these latter days, all right, and this is all, biblical prophecy, okay, and it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so it doesn't matter who you are, all right, what social standing you possess, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, free or bond, you're going to be subject, all right, to taking this mark, this device within yourself, if you want to be a part of the grid, and if you want to have access to the stuff that remain on the grid. Okay, for example, your supermarkets. If you want to work to be able to sustain yourself, if you want to send your children to the full system, if you want to have access to benefits, okay, anything, entertainment, whatever it may be that's on the grid, if you want to have access to that, it's going to be required that you receive that mark within yourself, okay, which really, what you're doing is you're pledging an allegiance to Esau, Edom, and this world once you do that, okay? And that's why, the scriptures speak about, the time of temptation, Revelation 3 and 10, okay? Because this is all about the dividing line that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is manifesting upon the earth. So soon it's going to be required that everyone pick a side. All right. Now the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are not going to be taking that device. All right. Because as the scriptures tell us, let me get it right quick. We're going to have victory over, the mark. All right. Lord willing, we be those men. All right. And those women. Okay. Of the elect and the children. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 15 and verse 2. And it reads, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast." All right. This is the elect. "And over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai." Okay, so the elect are going to have victory over the image, over the beast, and over the mark. All right, so that's solidified. That's in prophecy. All right, that's already, been spoken through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So that's exactly what's going to happen. So how are the elect going to be preserved, in these last days? Through the spirit. All right, we're going to be guided through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and the Lord is going to sustain us unto deliverance. All right, so I'm gonna cut it off there. Lord willing, this brief lesson was edifying. I just wanted to bring out that clip with Catherine Austin Fitz. You can check out videos of her content, on various different platforms. You got some videos on YouTube, but a lot of them have been deleted. But I think she has a lot of content on what's the other one that begins with a B? It escapes me at the moment. But them different platforms that be hosting this type of content. Her stuff is all over them. But the names of those sites escape me now. But until next time, shalom.